Hey there, faithful viewer. Yep, since in the last episode, we bought a dog from Erickson and sent him to the lumber mill. Notice I called it lumber mill this time, not lumber yard like I had been doing. But we have to build a dog house for our dog. And we've only got 3 people there, so we need to start doing something with the place. I don't know how that guy got there. I really don't. It's kind of weird that way. Alright, let's take a quick look. Ten people, 15, 20, 18. Okay, so we should be good there. So let's head off to the lumber mill. And here we are. And oh look, another Rad Storm. Seems to be all we ever get here. Just Rad Storm after Rad Storm after Rad Storm. This seems to be the only place we run into the Rad Storms. I don't know why. Alright, so step 1 is build the doghouse. There we go. I tend to put the dog houses near the front. I mean, the dogs are there for security. It makes sense to put them with the guy in charge of security. Now, let's find the right one. There we go. I mean, it's not a pretty thing, but you can actually make... I mean, if you needed a single housing, this is great. It's not fancy, and it's kind of hanging over the edge there, but yeah. I try this. Works there. Doesn't work anyplace else. So I clearly should have done that first. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, so give him a bed. He's never going to use it. I'll give him a bed because he's got to have a bed. Got a bed. And give him a chair to sit in. Even though he'll probably never sit in the chair. But we'll give him a nice chair, because it's his house. There you go. And now, to keep him warm on the cold nights, give him a fireplace. So, into that bed. Alright, so he's good. There's Duke, our good old dog. If you know where that pronunciation of dog comes from, feel free to put it in the comments and I'll tell you if you're right or not. And here we are, we're looking to start for our going to put a couple of some settlement style houses here. I was planning on putting a lot of them, but it's not really working. See, I can just lay a floor on the ground. It seems to be okay with that, but it doesn't want to put the foundations over near there. I don't know why. So we just sort of work out, okay, there we go. There we've got it. There we can put one there. Alright, so we've got to start. Let's start pushing it over that way then. Yeah, now it'll do it. and it'll do that. And okay, so now I've made it sideways. So can I snap a big one to it? No, I can't snap a big one to it. That's annoying. I can put other floors. I can snap this floor to it. I can snap single floors. Alright, I have 4 single floors. I also have it, oh look, I can even go in a 5th one. Although that kind of cuts into the rock at the edge there. So that's not very realistic. And I'm also not even close to being square. And I can move the whole mess, but I can't put it back down again. So the idea is I have to get it right in the first place, which is not necessarily very easy. So we end up taking all this down. Never fear, we do make use of those again. And I'll probably make use of these again too. As I've said before, if I get kids here, if I get any kids in Bar Harbor, which I can do, they're going to need a school, and this is probably the largest place that I could put them. Although I will admit, now that I think about it, putting a school by old Longfellow's cabin, that way the kids from the dock area could theoretically attend it too. And here we go in here. I don't know why I'm in here. Well, we're going to try and do something with this corner. And I use concrete walls are sometimes will let you can put them, you can merge them in sometimes. This place wasn't one of them. But then again, concrete walls, you can also make them pretty much as long or as short as you need to, because you've got the full walls, you've got half walls, you've got the little pillars, which you can set up as walls. See, this is too long, it won't work. It'll go everywhere else, but if I use the half wall, I can put a half wall there. So it looks, as far as walls goes, pretty good. Unfortunately, I can't cap it. I try different things. It just doesn't want to cap. I mean, from the outside it doesn't look bad, but, you know, I just can't do anything with it. Now, the other way you can, you know, see, I'm looking to see if I can do something here, but it's the wrong corner. Wrong bit, Bill. There you go. This little bit here, you can do so much with this little bit here. See, I tried to use this little bit at Egret Tours Marina, and it wouldn't work. But here, it works beautifully. So you take the little bit, and you get it tucked into the corner as best as you can. And then you can slap walls on the side of it. And it works great. Except that as I looked, I can't really go further with it because there's too much stuff in the way. And I really wonder, just how did the wall end up like that in the first place? It just seems kind of impossible. Anyways, we're going to try to move this around. Ooh, I almost fell through the floor. I'm going to try to move this better into the corner, and then I realize it's not taking the walls with it. So let's move the wall pieces out of the way. Maneuver this around in the corner better. I'm not really close. Get it as close as I can. Get it straighter. See, you can get them real close if you're straight. I mean, if you find that you're not getting it as close as you think you can get it, check to see if it's straight. Once you get it straight, you can get it real close. And then slap the walls on it. And then you can grab another one, put it next to it. And what do I do? I do 3. There we go. If I can't fix the building, I can build a building inside the building. So there may not be decent walls and ceiling in the building, but in my little building inside the building, I can have that. Yeah, there we go. So inside this building, we're going to build a new 2x3 building, which I historically will set up as a clinic. Let the doctors come in here. Alright. So see, that's, if nothing else, that building will be secure. And it kind of covers that. What I think I'm going to end up doing eventually is, see, I don't have those little half bits. So you can, certain tile sets will give you that little, you know, foot. Basically, it's the thickness of those second floor pieces. It's just a little trim piece that is that thick, and you can use it to fill in gaps. But I don't have that tile set loaded because that tile set is mostly a it's a Sanctuary Hills building set that lets you build Sanctuary Hill style buildings. And here we have a barn. And unlike the main building, see, the main building is pieces. Whoever built the main building built it up as separate pieces. Yeah, I figure if I'm doing all this building, I need to start calling people here. I end up putting that back away. So see, that building is a single piece. Here we scrap the conveyors. We get lots of steel and stuff from that, and more of the spare wood stuff, and trash and that, and that. And look, a log. Lug. But the barn here again is a single piece, so I can't replace the bad bits. I can't even get rid of it and build on the foundation because there is no foundation. So I was like, I got this hole. What is wires? I scrapped the wires. Oh, it was okay. Explains it. Can I put a big sign up there and just cover the hole? We try. Nothing there. Anything bigger? Yeah, we got some bigger stuff. Below that piece, you can put it, but you cannot put it on the piece above. So you can put it on that brick building wall. You can't put it up there on the upper brick building wall. I maybe could put curtains. That would be it. And here I'm clearing more stuff out. See, if nothing else, I'm getting lots of steel and lots of wood by scrapping all this stuff. There we go. Okay. Desk. Now, what can we do from the inside? Well, when in doubt, try the shack wall. Okay, it flashed yellow, so there was a position where it went in. Alright. So we sort of got part of that. Except that over the kitchen it's just a huge hole. There's not much I can do about that. See, this building is just ratty enough to be almost useless. Basically, well, it's like this. I am building buildings inside the building and just using the stairs within the building. Yeah, I think I tried to see if I can get rid of the trash there, and it's not moving, so there will be no moving the trash from there. Okay. It's flat. Can we just set the piece down here? See, I did this at the marina for some of the agricultural plots, and I don't know if people are actually able to get in them properly. I should have done that different now that I think about it, but anyway. In order to get power in there, we need extensions. And since we need some more light in this place anyway, yeah, let's put it here. Move this over. Okay, that one's got power. Now to get power over here, we have to do something else. What's that boat? I hate the boat. The boat never looks like a good place. Even after you just level 3, it just looks like the little house I built for my guard is better than this place. So, garage home is kind of nice. In this, all the stuff that's by Kevbow, those are the better homes and gardens kind of things. I forget the exact name of it. And here I'm about to change it, but it's like, as I look at it, that's one of the good ones. And so, just let's look at the plaque. Ah, New Eden. New Eden is a nice house. And that little V means there's a hidden little vendor that will sneak in the back. So, yes, that's a cheat, but yeah, we'll let it go for this. Actually, there's one of them has a vendor and the other one has got like a adult activity dungeon of sorts. It's very strange. And we still got the Rad Storm going on. This has been going on just about the entire time we've been here. This is ridiculous. I mean, seriously. Why is it still Rad Storming? It's just... it's ridiculous. Now, I imagine if I fast traveled away and came back, it would clear up. But then again, that'd burn up a lot of in-game time that I really don't want to waste. Because I've only got so much daylight. Not that this is exactly the world's most usable daylight. Alright. Let's clean up here. Now, I have mentioned this before, and I'm going to mention it again. But this basically becomes a big greenhouse. That's what I put here. Because it works good. I can put, this is going to be what, 4x4 is what I'm going to end up building here. Big 4x4 space. I could make it a little bigger. I could, in theory, put 4 of the Sim Settlement Vault style indoor agricultural plots. I probably won't. We've got it moved out enough to where it's mostly clear of the brush that I can't get rid of. Okay, so let's put up a wall. Let's find the right walls. This is the best thing. I love the warehouse tile set, if only for this. Of course, I have to check to make sure. That's not good. That's good. That's not good. That's good. That's the one I want. Alright. So, I can build 81 of these things. Alright. I don't need to build 81 of them, but I can. Okay. So now we need a half wall for our roof. I think I'm going to move that. That'll be better. Let's find the get the right orientation so I can put those in the right place. Put that there, that there. That one piece is out of place. Let's go fix this one piece that's backwards. There we go. Alright, so now we put the roof, and again, we have to find the right roof. Yes, those are intact glass panes. Alright, so there's those. I can make 100 plus of these. That's awesome. Okay, and then we put the tops. Alright, so now we've got this big enclosed space. And stairs. Okay, these stairs aren't going to work. But these stairs do. Alright, that's cool. So, now we need... let there be light. Now, like I said, this is a single building. And if I could get rid of that shelf, I'd have left it. But I can't get rid of the shelf. So I'm going to scrap the whole thing. And that's only 10 wood. It's going to cost me a lot more than 10 wood to put one back up. And if you noticed, it didn't have foundations. It had footings. You just had a little bit of concrete directly under the walls. There was no floor to the building, so to speak. So we're going to put this down, and there we go. So we've got 3. So now we'll put up walls. And I couldn't remember at the time, but there are actually 2 doors, one in the back and one in the side. And now we'll put the lean-to kind of roof on it. And, the end caps. And is this... yeah. This is where I decide to move the door. Not that it matters right now, because right now there's no point in putting a door in. Okay. So now, put in the big boy. Build 5 fusion generators. Wow, that's good. Okay, now since this is inside, we have to get the power terminal outside, and that's what these things are for. You want to get the tall one. There are 2. There's a short one and a tall one. The tall one is for the barn and warehouse ones. The short one is for other stuff. Use this so if I want to, I can put other stuff in. Okay, so we now have the generator hooked up to the conduits that go outside. And there it is. The only problem with that is it always seems to sit too low. I mean, yeah, that's about where your power meter in your house is, but that's not where the power for your power meter comes in at. So that's kind of awkward. But we'll attach that to that, and that to that. And then we'll stretch another one over here. And we'll stretch it to there. So we can get power to our greenhouse. And we'll connect to here to here. Wait, what? A little closer. No, still. Oh, the building's actually in the way. Alright, we need to put it on the skin of the outer building. No, not there. There we go. That links up. Okay, so now our greenhouse has electricity. So let's put the lights in. And notice I'm at almost the far end of it and they're still lighting up. Otherwise I'd had to use the vanilla game connectors. I'd have to string them either inside or outside of the building in order for it to fit. So you can see why these other ones are far more realistic. That's the problem with this game. Too much of this game is... I mean, yeah, it's a game. It's a weird world, but there are some things that should be a little more realistic than they are. Like being able to clean up dead leaves. Without scrap everything, you can't clean up dead leaves. You just can't. And it's dumb. I shouldn't have to download a mod to be able to do something a settler with a rake could do. You know, I'm going to get rid of some of these grass mounds. I did all this, and never once did I actually save before doing some of this stuff. Eventually, we'll tie the lights into the building, because we'll need to tie the lights into the building so that we can actually get power from the fusion generator in. Because right now, this poor little wind turbine is powering a lot of stuff. I put these in because they light up well, but with these low roofs, they're hanging down an awful lot. So I may change those to that one fluorescent vault fixture. And I'm deciding to put up better walls. Actually finish the whole building within a building concept. Oh, look, it lets me put up a nice wall. I wonder, can I sneak a nice wall in here? Can I? No. And I think this is, it kind of follows along with, if you've watched the Stairway to Heaven extra video, I point out that when you're at the edge of your settlement building space, you can't put anything but these shack walls up because either there's not enough room or it just won't let you. But I should be able to put nice walls here. Yeah, there we go. Some nice walls there. And I will put the nice wall with the door. There we go. So now our building has at least some nice walls in it. And now what are we going to do? That is actually on. I checked. It's actually on. So, oh, we're going to put some more walls up. Okay. We're going to enclose our barn. Alright. Or our utility building, as the case may be. Now, eventually, I will replace those with the windows from the warehouse set so that there's natural light going in there. Now, here comes the big test. Will anybody actually go in here? Pathing. You always want to test your pathing, because this game's pathing sucks. I mean, you can go anywhere you want to. Well, remember when we was down at the Brookshead Lighthouse, and I couldn't get Longfellow to go in and get in the armor? Because he couldn't find a way in there. And so I moved the armor outside, and he wanders into it, and then he can't find a way out of it. So it's just like, and now I can't find him at all. Where are you hiding at, you old man? Oh, there you are. All right. Here comes the test.
Hey.
I'm listening.
Over here.
I can do that.
Yay! We have path. All right. Let's have a chat.
Hey there.
Go ahead, Captain.
Your thoughts?
Sure you want to be out and about in the dark, Captain?
What are your thoughts on our relationship?
When we first met, I figured you were just another Commonwealth scabber. Maybe I was wrong. Guess we'll see.
Oh, nothing.
Right then.
I thought we were chummier than that, but that's okay. All right. So, we know that people will actually go in and out of that now. And we'll have to do something with this down here. Oh, we have somebody actually in bed. Our farmer is in bed, but our beer tender isn't. Oh, it's almost 2 o'clock. Well, in 10 game minutes, they'll go to bed. So I think we're going to go to bed too. So thanks for watching. I know it was settlement building, but hey, I cut it down to half its original size, so you didn't have to put up with that. So we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching again.